Hello and welcome to today's lecture. In today's lecture, we are going to be talking about harmonics again, and we have a new message from Lantos about harmonics, specifically the location harmonics that we spoke about last week. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to go through that message and make sure that everyone understands it, and we're also going to talk more about the reflective seeds and your sunset seeds, so that everyone understands how to use the flying seed both in the morning and in the evening, but we're going to focus on the evening reflective seeds. We're going to start, however, talking about the teacher training course that is going to be held in November at the Western Gate of Knowledge in Los Angeles, because it has occurred to us that many of you are very interested in the flying seed, but perhaps not so much in becoming teachers, that you are busy and you have no interest in teaching others about the flying seed, which is completely fine. And the name of the course, the teacher training course, would then imply to you that perhaps it wouldn't be of interest to you. And I wanted to go through some of the things that we do in that course that will be of great value to each of you, even if you don't want to become a teacher, even if you don't want to teach other people about the flying seed. So let's start with that. The details of next month's teacher training course for the flying seed, it's going to be on November 10th and 11th at the Western Gate of Knowledge. Now that location is just on the south side of Los Angeles, just north of Long Beach. If you're going to fly in, you can fly into Los Angeles, LAX. You can fly into Long Beach or Orange County. Any of those would be fine. Then the cost. The cost is going to be $1,450. And in this course, let's go through some of the things that you will do and some of the benefits that you will get that have nothing to do with teaching other people about the flying seed. First off, you're going to have a chance to sit in the chair of Genesis. Now, this will not be the full 30 minutes that you had during the Genesis Acceleration Program. It'll only be 10 minutes, but it does still enliven the Genesis energy within the cells of your body. And this is important because of the next two things on this list of benefits that you receive in the teacher training course. Letting fly the moon wings to find your permanent mission seeds. There are actually 3 mission seeds that you will be finding, including your primary permanent mission seed. This will be done at the Western Gate right after you have sat in the chair of Genesis, and this is to provide you with the clearest, most accurate answer as to your mission seed. We'll talk about that in just a moment here. Also, your essence seed. This is something you haven't even heard about. This is something we don't talk about until the course. But this is something that we'll talk about briefly here during this lecture, and you will have the opportunity to let fly the moon wings to find your essence seed. Additionally, you'll be receiving 3 treatments during this course: an Inception, an Appellation, and a mission treatment. The mission treatment you cannot even get unless you've gone through this course and found your mission seed, your permanent mission seed. These 3 treatments are tremendously important to you. They can only be done with other people doing the treatment on you. So in this course setting, it is going to be most beneficial for you. Finally, we will spend quite a bit of time during the course teaching you about harmonics and how to calculate the harmonics all on your own, so that you are able to get the answers for simple questions like harmonics for an individual or between people. Okay, let's take a look at some of what Lantos has said about these elements. The mission seed. Months ago, I read a message to you just talking about the mission, and this is something that Lantos had told us in the springtime. I want to read just a couple of paragraphs from that message so that you understand why this is important and it has nothing to do with being a teacher of the flying seed and everything to do with wanting to fulfill your life's purpose. Lantos said, mission is the wind, the great wind which never ceases. This wind aids the individual along the path with greater speed, greater ease, and guides the life force through the maze of obstacles. When one travels with the wind, the journey is smooth, the journey is rapid. One receives support from the surroundings. When one moves against the wind, the bumps are felt and the pace is slowed. The journey in the cross direction of the wind may be described in a single word: uncomfortable. One encounters discomfort, and struggle. One encounters even the feeling of fear. These feelings are symptoms that the path one is on is a path on the cross currents of the great cosmic wind. The wind is the unseen force. Though unseen, the effects are easily perceived. Now, how do we find the great cosmic wind stream? This is the question which is within each individual. Each individual searches for the mission. Each individual naturally seeks to locate the great cosmic current. One senses its existence. One senses the existence of this great cosmic flow, great cosmic wind of existence. So we can easily understand the importance of finding this mission seed. This is something that if you haven't gone to the teacher training course, you have been letting fly the moon wings every morning to find the most accurate mission seed for that day. But in this course, in the presence of the chair of Genesis, you will be able to let fly the moon wings to get your most accurate, permanent, primary mission seed, as well as 2 other mission seeds. Now also, there is something called the essence seed, the essence symbol. We're going to learn about this in the course, and you will have the opportunity to let fly the moon wings to find your essence seed. But again, just a brief paragraph from Lantos talking about it so that you know what this is. Lantos said, from the inception seed, one may see the past, the present, and the future. The seed of inception is the opening through which the energy flows into this existence. When one selects an essence seed, the energies of inception will be assisted. They will receive a boost of energy and protection. This seed of essence will serve as the guardian for the individual throughout the lifetime. This seed of essence is the symbol of essence for the individual. It is the seed associated with the region of origin of the individual's guardian being of light. The Blessed Guardian may protect and promote the individual life stream more fully when this wheel is worn or carried. The use of this sound, the essence name selected for parts of the day, will resonate with the level of creation belonging to the guardian being. In this way, dear ones, we will accept more fully the great layers of assistance which have been provided for our blessings through the grace of the Almighty Source. With the knowledge of the flying seed, the use of the beloved master tool of the flying seed, the celestial realms will open, and this sublime light, the eon of eternal light, will emerge in fullness for all to enjoy. So the essence seed is something that you will find at this course, and it allows you to connect more fully with your guardian being of light. This will be your guardian for your entire lifetime. For the treatments that you receive, the Inception, Appellation, and Mission treatments, When you use the flying seed and you enliven the Inception, Appellation, Mission seeds, this is important for you. Lantos said, our beloved master tool of the flying seed will provide a timeless purification of the past, present, and future on the threefold levels of existence: Inception, Appellation, and Mission. It is very significant, this threefold purification process, clearing the obstacles of the future and the residues of the past, tuning the present to the direction offering the highest path. When you get to do the treatments, the Inception, the Appellation, and Mission treatments, then you more fully clear these paths. You assist your daily practice in the flying seed with the Inception, Appellation, and Mission seeds when you do these treatments. Even if it's just once, even if it's just during this course, it is still a tremendous boost, a tremendous assistance to your daily practice of the flying seed. Then we talk about harmonics. We'll be talking about that more during today's lecture. Now, you already know some about harmonics. You know that there is an energy called harmonics that exists between people to determine whether those two people will get along. We're going to learn at length how to calculate that information during this course. You also know, because of last week, how these harmonics can impact where you are on Earth, how much support you receive for different aspects of your life based on which harmonic bands you happen to live within. There is another aspect of harmonics, and that is harmonics within oneself. Harmonics between your Inception and your Appellation, even your Mission, and even your Essence seeds as well. We're going to be learning this during the course, but let me read a couple of paragraphs from Lantos talking about the importance of making sure that you have the greatest support through the harmonics with your Appellation seed. He said, if one's seed of Appellation is in full harmony with the forces of Inception, then this seed offers the full blessings to the individual life force. Such a seed is a great blessing. One may hold this seed. The connection between the Inception and the Appellation should be full. Fullness of harmonic resonance, fullness of acceleration. Harmonic fullness brings forth the greatest support of the life force in this existence. The greatest support is realized on the level of the individual. The greatest blessings are offered for the whole of creation when these expressions of harmonics are formed. In considering the value of the seed of Appellation, we look for a full harmonic relationship with the seed of Inception. This is the marking of a valuable Appellation seed. It is a sign of a seed worth nurturing, a seed worthy of this great blessing of life. We enter this existence through the gates of Inception. The seed of Inception holds the energies of the realms and spheres which directly relate to this particular existence. These are the forces which have come together. Out of the full range of the multiple aspects of time and out of the multiple considerations of the elements of space, it is through these special forces, these most precious forces, that life has emerged. This is Inception, the seed of Inception. We offer assistance to this precious seed through our seed of Appellation. The role of the seed of Appellation is to support, to bring acceleration to our individual expression of life. I am. The Inception stands alone as that which has propelled life into existence. I stands alone. The I stands alone. The am follows. Yes, the appellation and the mission follow. Yes, very good. The seed of appellation is correct when there is full harmonic resonance with the seed of inception. So you can see, even if the course were simply on this one aspect of harmonics, it would be an important and beneficial course. This is why I wanted to make sure that everyone knew what this course entails, the blessings that it offers to the course participants. Yes, you will learn enough about the flying seed and the practices and the techniques to be able to teach others about the flying seed. Lantos calls this becoming an exponent of the light of Genesis, an exponent of the flying seed. That will be a great blessing, but for many of us, we just won't have the time to teach other people. You still have the ability to gain great blessings, blessings which will have a fundamental effect on the rest of your life, simply by attending the course and receiving these aspects, the mission seed, the essence seed, making sure that you know how to find your own harmonics, the support of harmonics between your appellation and your inception seed, and also your mission seed. All of these things you're going to be learning, and you'll receive the great blessing of the treatments, the inception, appellation, and mission treatments. Before we move on with harmonics, just to let you know, if you are interested in the course, you can call the office, let us know, sign up for the course. We do have limited space. You can also just go onto our website. On the homepage of biogenesis.us, our website, you have the ability to register for this course right there. So either way, call us, go online, and you can register for the course. The only course we have remaining for this year, at least that's planned, is the one in Los Angeles, November 10th and 11th. Now, let's talk about location harmonics. Let me show just a brief picture. This is a map which I showed you last week, and you can see the harmonic bands that exist all over the world for this particular individual. So for this individual, they have the ability to receive great support from harmonic energies anywhere in the Western United States, anywhere in Mexico, pretty much anywhere in Mexico, and anywhere in Western Canada. They would also have great support if they wanted to live in Sydney, Australia, or in Thailand, parts of China, parts of India, as well as most of Europe and Western Africa. But if this individual wanted to live in South America, most of South America would not be supportive. If this individual wanted to live in most of Africa or the Middle East or most of Asia, Western Asia, this individual would not receive support. So this is what one of the maps, and just one of the maps of location harmonics, will look like for the individual. Let's listen to a message from Lantos talking about location harmonics. Now that you've seen that map and you can remember what it looks like, this is something that will help to explain what we're talking about. For those of you who have had your location harmonics consultation, this is still new information for you. Cindy asked if Lantos could describe the difference between the layers of the maps. Lantos said, layers of existence, layers of creation, layers of life, inception, appellation, and mission. These three aspects of individual existence express the forces which govern the course of events, the flow of time as they relate to the individual life force. In our mapping of the cosmic forces, the energies generated by the star seeds of creation we will find different layers to consider. Layers. Each layer has value. Each layer offers strength and support. To consider the harmonics of life, one must consider all layers. There is the layer of Inception. Inception. This layer contains vibrational qualities which draw the individual towards these energized bands of location. These bands, or channels of influence, stream along the earth. They are locations which contain elements of destiny for the individual. Actions and energies of the past set the stage for the present and the future. Just as the bank deposit made previously sets the stage for the support of future activities, one has made an action in the past. One has deposited a form of energy. This energy waits for the individual to return and collect it. It sits in the bank. Others may come and go from this very bank, yet the energy of this deposit belongs to one individual. The benefit of this deposit will not be felt by others who enter this same location. The individual may travel to many locations throughout the world. Time may pass, yet this energy remains, waiting to be collected when the individual returns. The individual will feel drawn to these locations of inception, as these channels contain energies which have been deposited. These channels contain energies of life's continuum. The lines of appellation are channels of energy which offer support and nourishment to the life stream. The physical form, the emotional layer, the spiritual layer, all layers receive support and nourishment in these radiant locations. The mission lines reveal the path. The great winds of mission blow along these lines with increased strength. Along these channels, the disturbances of the winds are less. The obstacles are fewer. The direction is felt more clearly. Mission lines are pathways of the cosmic wind streams, the locations which offer the greatest assistance for the individual along the path of action. The fruits of action here are multiplied. Action is supported. Action is rewarded. Success is supported, and gains are more easily achieved along these bands of energized radiance of the mission star seeds. Very good. This is the story of the locations of treasure, radiant treasure. One may choose to collect the treasure, or one may choose to bypass the treasure. The treasure awaits. The knowledge of the treasure has come to us. We are most fortunate. Knowledge is for use. Knowledge which is set aside will not produce the fruit. These are the precious layers of knowledge of the star seeds, layers of harmonic locations, layers of radiant support for the individual. Knowledge arrives. This knowledge arrives in this precious year of the great knowledge of creation, the knowledge of the seeds of creation, the knowledge of the flying seed. This knowledge may be applied to life to bring about support, to bring about happiness, to bring about success. This is the value of knowledge. We are blessed with the highest knowledge, the knowledge of fullness. We are blessed to receive the great teaching of our Master Teacher Tote. We are blessed. Very good. It is very good. So that is the importance of learning the harmonics. As I've said in the past many weeks, if you find that you live in a location which is not supported, there are still options. You can either move to a location of greater support, or you can use the great tree of Genesis to bring more support into your location. But with a harmonics map, with a location harmonics consultation, and the map that comes with it, which is actually a 20-some page booklet with lots of different maps, you will have a full understanding of the locations in the world which will most support your life in general, which will most support your physical health, or your mental health, or your emotional happiness. Those locations on earth which will most support your mission, your financial success. These are things that you will find in these maps. If you are interested in a location harmonics consultation, you can either call into the office or even just go on our website. On the home page, there is a button to order a location harmonics consultation, and we will get in contact with you to schedule it. Let's take a look at a brief review now of the reflective seeds. We have the sunset seeds. The sunset seeds involve the seed of hope, followed by your reflective seeds. Now, the seed of hope, you use the moon wings each evening. Let fly the moon wings using the intent, I am hope. You do that 4 times, it gives you a seed number. That is your seed of hope for that evening. But you don't put the wheel on the flying seed. Instead, you hold the wheel in your right hand and you hold the wheel of hope in your left hand. You will then create, using the seed phrase, using the wheel of hope in your left hand and the wheel for that seed in your right hand. This will be how you enliven the seed of hope. Then you enliven your reflective seeds, starting with your mission, then your appellation, then your inception. So it is the I am seeds, but it is reversed, and instead of your primary inception, appellation, and mission seeds, these are your reflective inception, appellation, and mission seeds. These seeds will be placed on the flying seeds. So you take the wheels, the primary wheel associated with the mission and the appellation and the inception, reflective seeds, you place them on the flying seed, just as you would have in the morning with your I am seeds. And you go through the process of enlivening them. And then just take those wheels along with the wheel of the seed of hope wheel, put those under your pillow, inside the pillowcase, but under your pillow. That way you sleep with them right next to you throughout the night. And you also don't lose them that way. For the reflective seeds, I want to show you 2 pictures. Here is a picture of the flying seed. You can see the normal flying seed, which is the clearly depicted one. This is the one that you have in front of you. This is the one that you use every day. But then you can see a reflection of it underneath that makes it a full spiraling pyramid going upwards and a full spiraling pyramid going downwards as well. Somewhat like the pendant of eternal light in shape, in general shape. When you have a seed, let's say your inception seed, that seed, your primary inception seed, is on this top portion, the main expressed portion of the flying seed. Let's say that red arrow on the top points to your inception seed. You would, every morning, take the wheel associated with that seed, that inception seed, place it on the flying seed over or next to that inception seed, and you would enliven it using that wheel phrase, that seed phrase. But then in the evening time, you would use the reflective inception seed. So we look and we see the bottom arrow. Let's say that that arrow points to your reflective seed. Now, we don't actually try to put a wheel underneath the table. We don't try to put a wheel on that reflective seed area. What we do is in the evening time when we enliven our reflective seeds, we use the flying seed to represent that reflective aspect of the flying seed. So we find, let's say that and to find your reflective seed, it's pretty simple. If your reflective seed is 30, for example, then your primary reflective, if your inception seed is 30, your primary inception seed is 30. You can tell at the office we have fun trying to keep these terms straight. The inception seed would be 30. Your reflective seed then is 82 minus 30. It's 52. So 30 is your inception seed. If that's the case, then your reflective inception seed is going to be 52. So in the evening time, you simply take the wheel for seed number 52, you put it on the flying seed at the location of seed number 52, and you enliven it using the seed phrase for seed number 52. That is what we mean when we talk about using the reflective seeds. Okay, everyone, thanks for joining me today. I hope you have a great week, and I will talk with you again most likely on Wednesday. Have a wonderful week.